Hey, Shalom, Akim. Start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Machach Kodash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, the elder bishops and elders of our great millstone, and Shalom to the elect. That's like I always say. Now this lesson here is dealing with this video on World Star Hip Hop, which is an embarrassment, pretty much, man. And this is why the nations, like the scripture say, they shake their heads at the daughter of Zion, saying, is this the city, okay? Is this the Zion of the Most High? Is this the monument of the power of the heaven and the earth, man? Because of things like this, man. It says, fellas, smash or pass. Granny says she still got it, so why not flaunt it at her age? And I watched the video when she was about 68 years old, okay, which is, way past the age of childbearing. And don't come in the comment board about Sarah. That was a special occasion and all that. Now, that was a miracle the Lord did there. So don't come in the comment board with your bullshit now. All right? Now, I'm going to play a few moments of the video. All right? I'm not going to play the whole video. You brothers can go ahead and check it out when you get a chance. And that's all I'm going to play. All right? Like I said, you brothers can go ahead and watch it. If you got the stomach for it, man, it just makes you shake your head, man. All right? And now you see why the scriptures say what they say, man. This is Titus 2 and 3. It says, the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things. Okay? Now it says the aged woman. So at 68 years old, you ain't no spring chicken. All right? You pretty much got 1 foot in the grave. The scriptures say, a man's days shall be 70, and with strength 80, you know. So at 68 years old, you're supposed to be well, well beyond the years of, what the hell she had going on in that video. Now maybe she's a ex hoe, or she's still a hoe, obviously, but maybe she was a harlot in a hoe house or something like that back in the day. But it goes to show you why a lot of you black women, Latina women, and Native American women are a bunch of whores, man. And the scriptures tell you about that. All right, I'll read it again. It says, the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not giving them much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands. It says, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. Okay? So it said a lot in those 3 verses, man. And that was for the older Israelite women. You read about sisters like Dorcas, Phoebe, all right, Tabitha. And, you know, eventually as they got older, you know, some of them became wonton, and scriptures tell you about that. Or some of them continued on, man. And they were supposed to be teachers of good things to the younger women that were to come up, man. And that's how the Israelite mother is supposed to be to her daughters. Now, it's a parable the scripture tell you about This is Ezekiel 16 and 44. Behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is the daughter. Okay? And that's the children of Israel, man. Like the saying goes, she get it from her mama. A lot of times, if your mother was a hoe, you gonna be a hoe, man. You see what I'm saying? And there was a situation on, actually it was on my job here. This Jake was telling me about how his daughter broke up with her boyfriend uh, from junior high school, and they were, adults now because why she committed adultery, man. And he was telling me about, my slave name, begins with an O. He said, yo, O, that's like my baby moms, man. They all real promiscuous and shit like that, man. And I thought about the scripture, and the spirit had it to where I'd say, look, read this right here, you know? And he read it, and he said, yo, that's true, man. That's true. He was pretty much cursing out his daughter, man. So for your daughter to be a harlot or an adulteress, that's an embarrassment to a father, man. And really, you're supposed to burn them with fire, according to the scriptures, man. Say that there shall be no harlot of the children of Israel. Let me see if I can pull that up. Should be in, let me see. Let me see. No harlot. Well, I know it's in there. Let me see. Maybe I should put whores. Salaki. Tell me for one moment. Okay, here it is. Deuteronomy 23 and 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. Now, that's laughable right now because, shit, man, the way we see it, man, on this side, man, the majority of our women are whores, man. The only whores are pretty much in the baby wards, man. Newborn babies, man. By the time the Israelite woman is, 10 years old, she's already saw all kind of pornography, or her mother or her older sister done sexualized her and all that, man. Gotta watch these bugged out hip hop videos, Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion and these different female artists, you know. And there are a lot of homosexuals or the sons of Israel. Okay, so there's an actual law saying you're not supposed to be a whore, or the sons of Israel be a sodomite, and that goes for the women of Israel too. Okay, but when you go into Romans the first chapter, it tells you, man, what's going on. The Lord gave them up to unclean affections and things of that nature, man. Yo, man, but this video here, man, like I said, it's a real embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no right, and look at these simps. You got these simple-minded niggas, okay? You got a simple-minded nigga up there with this old gilf. She, you know what I'm saying? This old granny, okay? Look at this madness, man. You see what I'm saying, man? That's why the Most High is gonna kill you old-ass people, man. Look at Ezekiel 9 and 4, man. Now you see why the Heavenly Father said that, man. All right? This is Ezekiel 9 and 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, which are the people before the place, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry, all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And that was an abomination, man. That's right. And that's talking about the elect. That's who's going to receive that mark upon their foreheads, which the word mark there is tawa, from the Hebrew, which means to be exempt from judgment. Let me just pull it up. All right. Actually, reverse interlinear. I said a mark. A mark. See? Fawah. It says desire, mark, mark as a sign of exemption from judgment. Okay? So the elect have that mark on their foreheads, man. And the rest of the people, they don't have that mark upon their foreheads, man. Okay? It says, and to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let your eye, let not your eyes hear, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children, and women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark. Old and young, both maids and little children, and women. So a lot of people are going to die. Okay? You see what I'm saying? But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. So who's the sanctuary of the Lord? The Israelites, man. But really those that have been taught they're Israelites, those that, you know, heard the word of the Lord in some kind of capacity. It says, then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. And that goes for both men and women. You had a lot of women back in the old school, like the apostles would tell us, man. You were supposed to continue on, man. Okay? You were supposed to continue on in the faith, man. All right? You see what I'm saying? Hey, so the Lord going, you know what I'm saying? He got these people's number, man. All right? You can't pull out no senior citizen card on the Lord and think you're going to get, you know what I'm saying, a pass. All right? The Lord's going to slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. All right? Young women, old women, babies, little children. That's how the Lord gonna get down, man. Hey, anyhow, man, short lesson. I pray it was edifying. Shalom.